Hey everybody, welcome to another Goblin Beat podcast. We are not going to be playing the Sunless Citadel. Sorry if that's what you tuned in to see. We hope you will stick around and watch us anyway as we delve back into our characters from our Ravenloft campaign, Curse of Strahd. We are now transitioning. We will be starting the Against the Giants campaign soon. But for this particular session, we are playing something called the Happy Tower, which I only have to guess is not an accurate description. For us, maybe it's a happy tower for the things that live in it and eat adventurers. But for us, I don't think it's going to be happy. Anyway, so I'm back to playing Pim Sunspell. Not much different than playing Branch Blue Shade, except that I don't have to worry about the fact that I'm not healing people. So
yeah, nobody complains about it. That's the big difference.
Yeah. So your resident whiz of a wizard, whoever did whiz, and so yeah. And then of course we've got joining us tonight playing Holleth, just Holleth. John, what's up, John? He's got his guide out. He's figuring out what he's going to be doing in his downtime. It's very important. And then we got also Thane Erlang, resident paladin, smiley-faced armor dude, not possessed by a lightning lord anymore.
You shoot lightning bolts anymore?
I think you do still shoot lightning bolts, but you're just not cursed anymore.
Oh, good. Because I never shot any, and I should use those.
I think you did a couple times, actually.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever did.
Yeah, well, anyway. And then hopefully joining us later, currently caught at the movie theater watching Infinity War.
He did text and say it's over now when he's on his way home.
Okay. He's on his way home. Jesse playing a new character I know nothing about. No longer playing Jay Hates Pim Bolden. Now playing apparently Enzelm of House Desh.
Washington? Oh, sorry.
Which just sounds incredibly fancy. And then also joining us tonight, running things again. Sure, he's happy to be back in the saddle. It's Danny. What's up?
Yeah, it's good to be forcing you schmucks through adventure again.
We're ready for it. We had to delete and re-add all of our spells that calculate by rolling dice, in Roll20. So if you're listening to this, approximately the same time that we're recording it, May the 16th of 2018, having trouble with your spells in Roll20, just delete them and re-add them. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an issue because I dropped the characters in the character vault and imported them into this campaign, or if it's simply that they've changed the way spells work recently, because I know they've done that as well. Or it could be a combination of the two.
We will never know. So we're starting off with some inspiration tonight because Danny is trying to force us into participating more in the campaign.
Yeah, maybe the first thing I should do is talk about the rules modifications we've done. So we've been playing 5th edition for a couple of decades now, and decided to start making some alterations. The first things we did was change which ability scores you'll rely on, like religion being wisdom instead of intelligence, things like that. Now, starting this new campaign, we're doing inspiration. When someone shares their screen, if I can say that, you'll be able to see at the bottom of their screen, above each player's name, there'll be some number of inspiration tokens. You can see Matt has 1, John has 2 currently. And you can get those, I'm letting you get those by entering information into our Obsidian portal page in the session. And that is Against the Giants obsidianportal.com if anybody wants to go there and check it out. It also has these house rules in it. So inspiration, you can have collectively within the group as inspiration as there are players times 1.5. So for 4 players, that's 6 inspiration in the group. At the end of each session, it goes away. More inspiration in between sessions by doing things like character logs. Also added renown and reputation in there for folks like John that want to do that. Gather reputation, have followers, and all that. And the last one was actually John's brainchild, which is changing the way resting works. Now we have 3 types of rest. We have quick rest. It's a 10 to 30-minute rest that lets the breath and stand. Short rest, 8-hour rest. That lets you get half of your hit dice back, and otherwise counts as a short rest. And then we have a long rest, which is a full day of rest, 24 hours. That works like a long rest. Pretty like some background boom in ways.
Hey, Dan, I think your microphone's cutting out a little bit. At least it is for me.
Was for me too.
Probably just internet connection. I'm sure everybody in my house is streaming TV upstairs. All right.
Don't they know who pays the bill?
No, I don't think they do. All right. Well, hopefully most of that came through.
Most of it did.
Okay.
If not, it's on our Obsidian Portal page.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's againstthegiants.obsidianportal.com. Anybody can check it out.
Yeah, go read. Bunch of lazy bums.
All right. So when last we left, you guys were being showered with praise in Barovia. And during the several weeks that you guys stayed there, do you want to sell the property? You own a house and a windmill.
Yeah, I mean, who knows when we're going to come back to this pocket dimension. We can't take property with us. We can take gold with us.
Yeah. I'm going to say, because they were both kind of derelict and broken down, that you can get around 5,000 gold total for the 2 of them.
5,000 gold.
Is there anything else anybody wanted to do? I know, John, you were going to do religious services at Valaki, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so let's do a religious service roll as per the Janitor's Guide.
How much gold are you guys carrying around? Am I carrying around the party's gold?
You are, yeah.
I think you are, because I've only got like 30 gold pieces.
Yeah, I've got like 18,000 now.
Nice. Does that include the 5,000 we just earned selling?
Yeah, that includes that. Yeah,
All
we've got 1,000 platinum, 18,975 gold, 661 electrum, and 8,885 silver pieces.
What do we want to divvy that up?
Well, the problem is going to be the weight. I can carry it because it's all in my bag of holding.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't carry much of anything.
What?
The weight of this smiley armor is too much.
What?
I thought you were scrubbing all that off.
Yeah, me
It
too.
was.
It's etched in there, and it's gold. It's not smiley faces; it's sunbursts, which Lathander likes.
The smiley paladin.
All right, let's make this religion check.
I mean, I can carry a bunch. So.
All right.
Hey, according to your house rules, Danny, my religion check's wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
How do I fix
it? For John, I think we just manually changed the modifier in his settings.
Well, it's not an actual religion check. It's for each week of religious service I do, I roll a d20. And then it says I earn favors, which I'm assuming you're converting into renown.
No, but that at the end of the required time, the character chooses to make either a religion or charisma check. and then that result is what you look at on the religious service table.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
There's actually no way to change it on the character sheet.
You can only change it by manually changing the modifier. Oh,
I know, but I clicked on the cog that lets you change basically everything.
Yeah.
And it did. That's not a thing I can do.
Yeah, you do know where it says +0 out next to it?
Yeah. Oh.
What do you have to do to fix it?
That was very long.
Oh, I could have made it a lot longer.
All right. Let's roll it.
So religion check. Boom.
I like it with my intelligence modifier better.
You want to use one of your inspiration for that to reroll it? Of course, you roll double ones.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I'll throw my well, it won't let me drag an inspiration out there, but I'm going to re-roll that.
You have to click on it, and then you can drag one out.
Click on it. Ah, okay.
Actually, that just gave me a +6.
Okay. So I'm going to re-roll that. Religion check. Boom. 13.
Oh, that's better.
Passive perception modifier 20.
For the 13, I already have your actual passive perception written down on a sheet over here.
Man,
it's 11. All right, you earn 1 favor. I'm going to say that since you were, well, is there any kind of favor that you want to ask for before you leave from the church? No, I'm just going to say it's a favor from Lathander.
No, I mean, I don't think there'd be anything at that little church in Vallaki that would be able to help me out.
All right.
So I'm just going to put that on my character sheet then.
They will not give you the Morning Lord's magnificent maul that's been sitting in their crypt for 200 years then.
Oh!
Too late.
Man.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything? Matt, I know you talked to Morty. Thane, did you just like high five people for the couple weeks you guys were there?
Basically. He's helping out
John?
What's his nuts, yeah.
It says I also have a 10% chance of a complication.
Yeah, roll it up. But I'm not worried about it because all the complications are like, you made the priest mad. Next time you go there, he's going to put salt in your tea.
Can I support John in his role so he gets advantage?
I'm fine. It's only a 10% chance. So whether you wanted it high or low, I'm good.
Danny. Since my character's there to kind of support John what he's doing, since Lathander and all, can I add support so he can get advantage on his rolls?
Yeah, you can run your own services in Barovia if you want to while he's in Vallaki.
Sure. What does that do actually?
Well, you make a roll at the end of the time. Make a religion check, and then it grants you boons from your god and stuff like that.
Okay, sure, I'll do it. Religion.
Yep.
Which I have. Oh, yeah, did you say? Do I have to roll my witch score versus charisma?
Oh yeah, you can roll religion or persuasion. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do persuasion.
Okay. Holy
boom!
Okay. Everybody in Barovia is just totally enamored with your armor. They don't even hear what you say. They're just like, this guy's be legit because his armor is glowing. These candles are making it sparkle all over the place. He's like a disco ball of awesomeness up there.
Disco ball of awesomeness. That's what my herald will say.
You earn 2 favors. Now you can either hold on to those as favors from Lathander, or you can, if there's anything you want from the people of Barovia before you go. You can try to cash one of them in for that.
Do they have anything there that that would be nice?
Probably not.
What about this mall?
Turns out it's just a replica.
Okay, let's say I'll trade John for his armor. So I can use it as a kid over there, or use it later. I think I'll save it. What do you use them for?
You can ask Lathander for stuff like it could even be spell effects, things like that.
Okay.
It says a favor could take the form of a deity's intervention, such as an omen, a vision, or a minor miracle determined by the DM.
Okay. Can I share these with John?
No, those are your favors. You can share them with others by saying, Lathander, please help my buddy over here.
Okay. I can't do it to John because Lathander doesn't like him right now.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when you do it to John.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
I put your inspiration coin on your nameplate there on the Roll20. So whenever you want to use it, you just drag it out onto the main screen.
How do I make everyone's little icon at the bottom smaller? Like, why?
Go to the cog.
Yeah, go to the cog. I just do names only.
Right, let's play your avatar size under game settings. Towards the bottom.
There we go. Much better.
All right. Jesse, is there anything Jay wants to do in Ravenloft before you guys leave? For the 2 weeks you're there? And he can't hawk all of his crap until Matt's character to hold on to the money for him or anything. That's not allowed.
I'm trying to think.
Hey, what was Jay's background? Was he a sailor, pirate guy, or whatever?
No.
You remember what his background was? I don't.
That wasn't it. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at the character sheet.
All right. It's not a big deal.
Well, it's been so long since we played, right? I mean, we had Brandon's campaign. Now, my barbarian was the sailor.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I thought you had used that for Jay as well. You were like a spy, weren't you? You were a spy.
Yeah, I was a spy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was a spy.
Fair enough. Okay, so is everybody ready to leave?
Yeah, we're ready to leave this place. This miserable pocket dimension.
On a cold but sunny day, because the sun shines here now, guys, back out on the same road you entered Barovia from all those months ago. Probably 3 or 4 months ago. I don't know. So while you were there, some different things happened. A lot of people left, like you guys are doing, but also people started showing up from other places, from what used to be surrounding lands around Barovia that have been disconnected while it's been a pocket dimension. There's been an influx of new people moving in, which is one of the ways you were able to sell your house. And, I'm going to say Ismark bought the windmill from you guys. Try and fix it up and help have grain for the Barovians.
Really quick, did we ever divide the spoils of war that Matt was talking about, or did we hold off?
It's just all in his sack.
Okay.
Sounds so bad.
Make sure you protect that sack, Matt.
Phrasing.
Matt's sack is the heaviest, for sure.
Yeah, my sack hangs way low.
All right. Okay, so you head out. There's some other people, walking with you. They feel safe leaving with you guys because you killed Strahd, for crying out loud. What could possibly bother you?
Seriously, maybe we should just stay here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you want to.
Jay's thinking about it.
You all have connections back in Toril, right, in the Forgotten Realms, but I guess it depends on if you want to get back to those or not. Where was that? Oh, you walked past the. Remember the gates you walked through when you first came in with the giant statues on either side.
Yep.
All that. You walk past all that. Here's some wolves howling in the background, but you're not too worried about it.
We never killed them.
That's true. Yeah, the werewolves. You never messed with them.
The whole reason this whole thing happened was because we were hunting werewolves, right?
Yep, that's right.
So we're gonna return failures.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know where they were.
Oh my god!
And you walk into the mist. You're on the road when you first walk into the mist, and after a while, you hear crunching of leaves. You can't really see more than a couple of feet in front of you. After about 30 minutes of that, how are you guys walking? Are you walking in some kind of order? You walk 2 by 2.
We don't walk anywhere. We have horses.
Oh, you're riding your horses out?
Hells yeah.
All right. You're riding your horses out, and at some point, you start to hear bells. You know the bells you hear on ships stuff? You know those kind of bells put on them and around docks and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jay, you start to hear those, and you smell like a sea breeze. And you look around, and you're riding your horse out into a thoroughfare. A city you recognize. It's Waterdeep. You're at the docks, Waterdeep.
Holy crap.
Interesting.
You look around to say, I guess you look around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look around, and you don't see any of your friends around you. It's just you. And then about 100 feet away, you see one of your old contacts from the Harpers, pretending to be mending a net while he's looking around on the docks.
I flash him the the hand signal. The hand signal.
Yeah, I don't want to know what that hand signal is.
He smiles.
Looks like this.
His mouth kind of hangs open for a second, and he does a double take, and he splits into a grin. Says, "Jay, haven't seen you in almost a year." Starts to walk over to you.
Has it been that long?
And we'll fade out from Jay for now, and the other three, you're trotting along, and you hear Jay mumble something, and you all smell a little bit of salt air for a second, and you don't see him anymore. If he was in front, then everybody recognizes it really quickly. Otherwise, maybe it takes a couple of minutes.
What's going on? Where'd Jay go?
All three of you make a dex save.
Awesome.
Not my best save.
Me neither. Yes.
A 3.
All my rolls on nothing right now.
Right.
Can I use my inspiration on that?
Yeah.
Might as well.
All right. Well, right. Suddenly, the three of you are falling.
Well, let me drag it.
The three of us are falling?
You have to click. You click on the one. Click on the number 1. Yeah, and then click and drag that. There it went. All right. Yeah, all three of you are falling, and you land on some leaves. Thane and I guess just Thane. Thane hits his head on a tree trunk or a tree root and takes 1 point of damage.
How did I?
And Holith. Oh, no, Thane doesn't. I'm sorry. Holith does. Holith hits his head. Thane.
I was saying, like, I rolled a 19, and I'm the one who got hurt.
Thane and Pim both land on their hands and knees, but they're okay. You stand up and you dust leaves off your robes you're wearing. And you realize you're in the middle of a forested area. And the mist is slowly fading. It's kind of receding from around you. But your horses are nowhere to be seen.
Damn it, Pim, what'd you do?
We'll go back, back to Jay for a second. You hear a and look, and the three horses of your buddies are walking behind you.
I asked Harper if he saw anyone on the horses.
I didn't see those horses till just a second ago. right, we'll switch back away from Jay.
Jay's so confused.
We gotta figure out where we are, guys, and we gotta find Jay.
Jay's on an emotional roller coaster this evening.
All right. Well, yeah, what do you guys want to do? It's the three of you.
Get up and look around, try to figure out where the crap we are.
How do you add a photo?
All right, you start walking around. You can all three make a perception check. All right. John's 22 there. Good.
All right, so while they're looking around, Hollith is checking out the others as well and making sure they didn't see him smack his head when he fell.
I'm just standing there with my arms crossed, shaking my head, looking at them.
Yeah, they saw it. They all saw it for sure. They're all like shaking their heads at you.
Then Hollith says, "You saw nothing."
And Jesse, your main man, Anselm, you're walking through the woods, checking rabbit traps. Rabbits are about the only thing there is to trap here in this place. Either that or fish. And you see three guys walking through the woods. One of them's holding his head, and there's a little bit of blood on his eyebrow. One of them has extremely bright silver and gold armor on. The other one's wearing a robe and holding a staff. And then the guy holding his forehead is in armor as well with a shield on his back.
They just appeared like, I'm sorry, I missed like the first 2 sentences.
So you're walking through the forest checking rabbit traps, and you spot them walking through the forest as well.
Okay, I'm going to follow them for a little bit. Eavesdrop on them.
You want to make a stealth check or anything?
As long as I like in the woods, I like automatically pass all checks for hiding in plain sight, etc. Especially for a guy that just fell and smacked his head on a root.
For the record, my passive perception is 19, suck a fool.
Yeah, as long as you don't move, I think you can hide yourself from anybody. It's like a +10 or a +20 in the check.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous.
When he doesn't move.
So after watching them for 10-15 seconds, you realize they look as lost as you did when you first showed up here. Actually, more lost. Way more lost. They're probably kinds of people Bygone told you about.
So when I looked around, Danny, with my 22 perception, what did I see?
Yeah, you see the edge of the woods in a clearing nearby. You want to start heading towards that?
Yeah. I guess I'll point that out to the others and start heading that way.
There's still a low clinging fog kind of all around you, but it's not anything as odious as the one that was in Barovia. As you step out of the forested area, off to your right about maybe a half mile, you can see the top of a stone tower. It looks very much like the one on the Roll20 page there, picking up out of the mist. And off to your left, about 200 or 300 yards, you see a small wooden hut, next to a pond. It's about 60 feet in diameter, and what looks to be a fairly skinny man fishing.
All right, let's go check out this hut.
It's always a good idea.
So, yeah, Hollith isn't trying to be sneaky or anything. Just kind of walk right up.
Right.
And when go ahead.
Jesse, I'll say you hear the one with the bruised brow say, let's go check out this hut. Hear all that.
Is this hut named Jabba?
Right.
Or pizza?
I guess I'll make my presence known and exit the woods so they can see me and say, "Hail, travelers."
Out of nowhere, like a ninja, this figure steps out of the woods on a parallel path to you guys. You're stepping out. What does he look like?
So Anselm is a slender-built wood elf. Has short-cut, dark black hair. His skin tone is a very light skin tone. Wears very dark clothing, covering studded armor. I really wish I had my description in front of me. It'd be a lot easier had I pulled that up.
You can do that if you want to.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
All right.
Is that then going to get done for inspiration? Character description?
So what now? Yeah.
It says character description, nothing we could have done for inspiration?
Yeah. Yep.
They told me that.
It's on the wiki.
All right, hang on. Campaigns against the Giants.
I'll have to go back and look up the session where we talked about what my physical transformation and how I look now because I can't remember.
All right, I can read you the bio now, guys. Sorry.
All right.
All right. Anselm, 5'6", 155, and has a pale copper-hued skin tone with deep black hair. His eyes seem to shift in the color as he focuses on his surroundings, but change depending on the amount of light. It helps with his vision on various planes, a trait that runs in his family since being touched by the Moonblade. His armor and clothing are neutral colors that have been sewn with fibers found on another plane, which provides a very sheer, opaque black sheen. This helps Anselm find cover and travel unseen in the wilderness on other planes with no light. That's the description.
And he likes walks on the beach and the soulful sounds of the Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
It's gonna be May.
All right. So anyway, this guy steps out and says, "Hail, travelers," something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there, sneaky one.
Holeth lets his hand rest on the handle of his axe, and says, "The blessings of Lathander be upon you."
What is Hollis again?
Dwarf.
He's a human.
Oh, sorry. Look,
You're mixing campaigns, man.
Having trouble transitioning.
So Jesse, that immediately clues you in that they're actually from Toril as well, same as you.
Right.
Or the realms, whatever you want to call it.
Look back on and say, "Are you a part of this?"
What'd you say?
I look at you with my hand on my sword and say, "Are you a part of this?"
A part of what, traveler?
So, hey, just a question here. Hollis, in your description, it talks about you being a follower of Tempest.
Yeah, that was never changed over. I changed that like way back in the very first session.
Okay, all right, cool beans.
I'm actually working on that right now.
All right. He asked you a part of what?
Are you a part of this? I'm trying to think of the word, not bewitchery. That's brought us here.
I cannot explain to you how you came to be here, traveler, much as others that wind up on this plane.
A moment ago, we were in Waterdeep, and now we find ourselves in grassy fields.
No, we were never in Waterdeep. That was only his other character. We were never in Waterdeep.
So we went from the fog
to here,
Ravenloft to here.
Yeah, to falling into here. I'm sorry. Did you say another plane? Are you telling me we're not in Toril?
No, you are not.
Oh, great. From one demi-plane to another, I suppose.
Oh, so you didn't come from Terrell?
Not originally. We came here from Terrell by way of Ravenloft.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of it. A lot
I
of
have.
zombies, werewolves, vampire ruler who we killed.
I was going to say formerly a vampire ruler.
Yeah.
We high-five each other.
Yeah, named Strahd, who we killed. What?
Vampire, he was a demon.
Well, demon, vampire. You know what? Does it really matter? He's dead. Anyway.
So how did you come to be here?
Well, we went into the fog, thinking it would deliver us back to our home, and instead it delivered us here, absent one of our traveling companions who apparently went somewhere else.
And we definitely did not fall off our horses.
We had horses. It does not appear that we have horses any longer.
Only one of us fell, though.
No, none of us fell.
I mean, one of us has a mark on his head. The other two don't. You do the math.
Shh, guys.
Speaking of, is that hand still after Matt?
Hey, hush.
Shh.
I think you destroyed it when in that final fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have nightmares about it, though.
Yeah.
As evidenced by my campaign log, which you can read on our wiki.
Yeah, you can read it. Against the Giants at obsidianportal.com.
That's right.
All right.
So where? Sorry to ask such an inane question, but where are we?
Well, you're not in Terrell. You're on another plane. You've traveled here unknown, but there's another traveler here that I've met since I've arrived that may be able to explain further.
Does that traveler reside in this hut?
Yes, he's right over there.
No, okay. Well, let's go speak to him then, or she, him, her. I'm not sure.
All right, so you all walk over.
Sure.
Yeah, and as we walk over, I introduce myself. I'm Holleth. Just Holleth.
All right, the figure jumps when you say that. It says, you scared away the fish.
No. I was saying that to Anselm as we walk over there.
Okay. All right, so you're introducing yourself to the elf?
Yes.
Well met, Holleth. Where do you hail from?
From Torel, from a monastery there, but I go where my god takes me.
And that is to other planes, it seems.
It appears so.
All right, at that point, you guys get over there. The tall, skinny figure is intently, minutely jerking his fishing rod and looking around in the water. Leans over the water a little bit like he's trying to see something. And then he does a jerk and starts splashing out in the water, and he starts reeling in. Got a big one, Ansel.
I also have caught something.
Hey, you've got a rabbit.
A rabbit and 3 travelers.
Well, we'll eat the rabbit. What are the travelers made out of? I don't know if we can eat them or not.
Half human, half elven for me.
I've had that before. It's not bad. When he pulls the fish the rest of the way in, it's about that long. Looks like it's probably about 6 pounds, maybe.
All right.
Well, that's disturbing.
He turns around. I don't know if any of you would have any idea what he is, but I will share with you a player handout so you can see him. He's wearing a cloak, but the hood is down. He's tall, skinny, has kind of a pale greenish brown skin, almost no nose, sunken eyes.
He's a Gith.
Yeah, I don't know if your characters would know. He's a Gith Yankee.
Yeah, well, I didn't say Yankee or
He's
Azeri
a
because
northern. He's a northern GIF.
You can make religion checks, arcana checks, like that, to know what he is.
Apparently, I can't roll above a 5 tonight.
You rolled a 2 and a 1.
Hey, if I do a character thing and roll 20, would that count for inspiration for next time?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So does that count what I just rolled?
Yeah. So a natural 20. Yeah, that counts.
So wait, we're looking at religion, or what was the other one?
Arcana.
Oh,
the 20, you recognize not only. Okay, you both recognize not only is he a Gith, he's a Githyanki. They're basically a warlike race that lives in the astral plane.
I'll take a few steps back and, ready a spell.
All right, he sets the fish down in a bucket and brushes his hands off on his breeches and holds his hand out. I'm Vigon. Nice to meet you, travelers.
I've never known a Githyanki who found it nice to meet me.
He shrugs and says, well, you never met a Githyanki quite like me.
All your brethren have known nothing but war.
All right, does nobody shake his hand?
I'm checking out Thane to see if he's picking up anything. Like I'm trying to read Thane's reaction, is what I'm trying to say.
I take his hand, but I kind of give him a kind of not challenging, but a measuring look as I take his hand.
Okay, he smiles at you in what you would assume was a good-natured fashion. He says, if you've heard of my people, I don't blame you for being wary. But you have nothing to worry about from me.
I'll walk up and pat him on the back and say, don't worry about it, Vigon. Normally people from Terrell are a little more polite.
No ill will. I've met many travelers here, and pretty much all of them are worried when they first meet me. I would be too if I met another Githyanki myself, to be honest. I
mean no offense. It's just going based upon what I have been taught.
No. Here, Ansel, will you help me prepare some food, and we'll break bread with our new friends here, and maybe I can set their minds at ease.
My pleasure.
All right, so they get to work skinning the rabbit and filleting the fish and all that. There's some wild vegetables and stuff that Vigon has in a bucket in his little hut. He takes you guys over to it. The only thing you see, no, he's not wearing armor. He doesn't have any weapons on him. Only thing you can see that could be a weapon is he has an axe off on almost the far other side of the pond that looks like it's used for cutting wood, but mainly because it's stuck in a tree stump and there's a bunch of split logs next to it.
I mean no offense, but I've been taught that your kind generally carry a very special weapon with them.
Oh yeah, well, I don't really use weapons anymore. You see, you guys are in on the astral plane. I don't know if you've heard of that or not before.
Yes, I'm a wizard.
I've known plenty of wizards who didn't, but in any case.
Well, also I used to be a warlock.
Yeah. Maybe you have. Maybe you've heard more than I would expect. Then you're in the domain of the Tower Keeper on the astral plane, to be specific. Because there's a small island floating through the sea that nothing can exit without his consent. And for that matter, nothing can enter without his consent. I came here myself. Well, it was probably many years ago. Time really means nothing on the astral plane. When I came here, I was a general. I led hundreds of my brethren in battle many times, had many victories, few defeats. But I came here specifically because I heard that the Tower Master could grant boons and wishes to those who defeated his tower, who made it to the top. I made it with a few of my brethren still alive with me, and he granted my wish. And because of that, I have stayed here ever since.
Did you wish for peace?
You know, I wished to never again be defeated in battle. And since I left the tower, I've never had a desire to fight ever again.
Sounds like he granted your wish in a very ironic fashion.
Yes, I was about it for a long time. Of course, I never wanted to lift a hand to hurt him. But at some point, I just decided to stay here and to guide other travelers and perhaps give them advice when they show up in their dealings with the tower.
So what advice would you give us now?
Well, I would tell you that you would be best just staying here and living with me. There's plenty of fish and rabbits. There's plenty of fresh water to drink from the pond. Not a bad life. You never age here on the astral plane, so stay here forever.
Is that what you've chosen to do, Sir Anselm?
Sorry, muted. No, actually, quite the opposite.
Are you then determined to take on the master of the tower?
That's why I'm here.
Oh, so you sought this place.
He is one of those few souls who actually sought out the tower master, yes.
We're here purely by accident. We got dumped out of here when we left Ravenloft.
Oh, yeah, the realm of Strahd.
Well, not anymore. We killed him.
The former realm of Strahd.
Oh, he shrugs. He's been killed plenty of times.
What? No, seriously?
Not like this.
Yeah, the beings who created that plane, they bring him back eventually. Sometimes 6 months, sometimes a few years. He always comes back.
I mean, we like super duper killed him.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, like his body has been burned, salted, blessed, spread across Barovia, taken to other planes. He always comes back, or at least I assume, because since I've been here, you're the fourth group of people that show up here from there.
Did he come back from lime and urine?
I don't know if anyone's ever done lime and urine before. Well, at least they didn't admit it to me.
And does the tower keeper call people here, or is it just a chance occasion that brings them there?
No, he'll call people in, or he'll let words whisper through the planes that whatever item or thing they're looking for or wanting is here or can be found here. That's how I ended up here.
So is this just entertainment for the tower keeper?
I think yes. I think it is. He enjoys building his different levels of his tower and seeing what adventurers make of them. He's eminently fair in his dealings, but you have to make it through at least one level of the tower to even get his attention. I think whenever he sets up a first level, he sets it up and sort of forgets about it until someone makes it through. Then he'll typically reveal himself and ask you why you're there. So are you considering going into the tower?
Yeah, if there's no other way to leave, then it seems that we must, unless we want to join you here.
Well, you're welcome to do so.
I've never liked fish.
Well,
I believe our road's a bit longer than finding it here.
Well, until you've tried it, this pond, there's a portal in the center of it that you would have to get him to unlock for you. But fish from all different worlds come in through the portal. So every day you fish, you have no idea what you'll catch. It's pretty exciting.
That does sound pretty cool.
So are you going to stay here with me, Wizard?
No, I must make it back to Toril. I serve the Harpers. That's my only purpose.
Ah, the Harpers. Very good.
And I must be about Lathander's business.
Oh, the Morning Lord. All right. Well, if you are sure you're going to go, you should probably go ahead and get now. You've already been here a few days.
What? We arrived only a few hours ago.
Time doesn't really work the same here. It doesn't actually work at all here, to be honest. So there's no telling how much time has passed in your home world while you've been here. Could be a couple of moments, could be a year.
There's no telling how much time passed while we traversed Ravenloft.
That's also true.
When did you get to Ravenloft?
I only know the year of Toril. I don't know how long we stayed there. Months by the reckoning of Ravenloft, but relative to our homeworld time, I don't know.
All right. So when you guys left, it was 1488, or 1489. BR Del Reckoning. You can tell him that.
Yeah, 1489 by Del Reckoning.
And it was 1490 when you left.
Mm-hmm.
The end of 1490.
Yeah, so I can tell them that.
Yeah, great. So we've been gone a little while then. How long have you been here?
We've been here a while. We've eaten several times.
And you've been, waiting on others to help you through the tower?
Yes.
Why didn't you come here with others?
I left. So obviously you haven't been in Toril in a while. Well over a year. Much has changed. But I left my tribe. As a member of the royal family, I have the ability that runs in my bloodline to traverse the plains. And I came seeking a family heirloom that has been lost, that I need to bring back to help wage the war against the giants. I knew of this tower upon hearing stories from my ancestors.
Wait, did you say war against the giants?
Yeah, I'll let the DM fill you in on that piece. I'm not as up on speed on that. I don't know how much I can share with them or not, Danny.
Yeah, well, you basically you tell them that there have been giants from the Storm Peaks that have been. They started raiding your village, which is close by, and they've been going further into Cormyr since then.
Yes, they're beginning to overrun the land.
So it's been more than one type of giant working together.
Yes.
Out of character, just wondering how an elf of royal lineage is going to feel about a half-elf bastard in his presence.
He's a wood elf, not a high elf.
Wood elf.
Yeah, but he's still royal.
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
Doesn't mean the same thing.
Especially for they're not like a huge nation or anything. They're a tribe of elves. All right. Well, Bygone gathers up everybody's plates and sets them aside to wash later. I'll give you some advice. Keep it short and sweet. The number of levels you're going to have to traverse in the tower, I couldn't tell you. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 15. Depends on how a tower is set up at the time. And I went through it with 6. Remember, no matter what you see when you walk into a level, you're still inside of the tower, and the goal is always to go to the next level. Getting to the next level doesn't always mean going up. Sometimes it means going down. Sometimes it means going sideways. I heard one person told me they had to eat an entire wheel of cheese in 2 minutes.
Sounds reasonable.
If you perish, about half the time your body comes back up out here. I typically bury the ones that come back out here. You'll see when you get close to the tower, there's a small graveyard. Sometimes your body gets transformed. There was a whole group of what are those things called? They're like almost giants, Goliaths, I think they call themselves. There's 10 of them that went in together, and they all came back out rabbits. That's how we have rabbits to eat here now.
Hold on. 10 Goliaths didn't make it through?
Right, yeah. They got turned into rabbits.
And you originally started off with 5 of your fellow Githyanki, and you were the only one to survive?
3 of us made it out. The other 2 left when they realized I was worthless to them.
Oh, okay. Somehow I still don't feel that much better.
Do you have any questions for me before you go in?
When you met the master of the tower, what did he look like?
He's a bluish-tinged fellow, kind of strange looking. I feel like he can change his shape however he wants. He had a long, strange mustache that did curling thing at the end.
Interesting. And he just sits in this tower and makes levels.
I think so, yes.
And just waits for people to come.
He must do something because treasure and strange things and artifacts kind of find their way to him within the tower. It's bizarre. I'm sure he's doing plenty of other things, but as far as we're concerned here, yeah, that's what he does.
Wow. I see no reason to hesitate. I say we get our rest and our bearings, make our way to the tower as early as we can. And hopefully we won't get turned into rabbits.
All right. Well, if you're going to go, I want to go talk to my axe and chop some wood.
Does your axe have a name?
No, but it's something to talk to when you leave.
Okay.
All right. He pats you all on the shoulder and wishes you good luck. Remember, get to the next level. Important.
That would be the goal.
So Hollis is just checking out this axe that he was talking about. Is it look just like a normal axe?
Yeah, it looks like an old dingy axe. He's got it like leather straps and stuff wrapped all around it to hold it together. It looks like that kind of stuff.
This Githyanki guy is confusing to me.
Do you say that out loud, or are you just thinking it?
I'm just thinking it.
All right, well, he stands up, stretches, works some kinks out of his back, and walks over towards the other side of the pond. Yeah, from what you've seen of him, Anselm, he basically splits his time between taking naps, fishing, and cutting wood. With pretty much it.
He seems to be quite content being the hermit.
Yeah, it seems like he was cursed to be that way.
That's a glass half empty. Look at it. But yeah.
Are y'all walking to the tower?
Yeah.
All right. You get within about a few hundred feet of the tower, and the fog opens up around the ground enough for you to see. There are hundreds of little grave markers all around it. Hundreds.
It's a lot of. Yeah, it's a lot of dead adventurers.
And you remember, he said about half of their bodies show up here when they die.
Now do you see why I was waiting on other travelers?
That's not promising.
You said that your lineage allows you to travel here. Were there not more of your kind who could have come with you?
Only my sister that I'm aware of is still alive, and she's back guarding it, protecting the tribe.
All right, then. Well, Say we try to enter the tower then.
All right. You walk up to it. It's a sheer stone obelisk, basically, with four sides. You see, as you approach, you get to about 5 feet away from it, see an outline of a door appear.
It appears, as in like it materializes?
Yep.
All right. So as Holleth sees that happen, he turns to the others and he says, "May Lathander watch over all of us."
Indeed.
I believe he brought you here, Haleth.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. He guides my every step.
Including the knock to your head.
All right. What are y'all going to do?
Somebody want to check that door?
Him? Wait, no. Never mind.
So is it dark inside the door? Or?
It's not a doorway. It's not open. It's closed, but it's just the outline of a door
Oh, okay.
etched into the stone. Like someone made a carving of a stone door.
I doubt that the welcome mat will be trapped if they just open it for us. So
Wait. I know this one. I know how to get in. Mellock.
All right. Nothing happens. You guys are still about 5 feet away from it.
All right.
go up and open it.
All right, as you approach it, you can see more and more details showing up on the door. Scroll work appears. And right before you touch it, it turns wooden. And then
Turns what?
do what?
Turns to wood.
It turns to wood. Yeah.
Turns to wood.
Yep.
Like the closer you get, it actually turns into a door.
Okay.
All right. And then when you go to open it, you grab the handle and he disappears. Thane is gone.
I disappear?
Yep.
Right.
Well, not as far as you're concerned. You know where you are. As far as everybody else disappears and you're in a new surrounding.
And is the door still there?
Yep. It starts to become slowly less.
Touch it.
Yep. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to grab the handle as well.
All right. You disappear. Him, same.
Yep.
All right. Anselm, are you going to do it?
Yeah.
All right. You all appear. And another map on Roll20.
Ooh.
Who'da thunk it?
All right, let me drag you guys out here. Where comes first thing? Okay. Wow, Roll20 is going really slow.
Mm-hmm.
Thing. All right, you show up and you're in a grassy area. Thing. There's still a dark fog around you, and nearby you can see gravestones. But
Sword.
Right behind you, there's it looks like it's made out of some kind of wrought iron wall behind you. Look around for a second. You're all by yourself. You get your sword out. And then Oleth appears next to you.
Should I see anything on the map?
You should as soon as I get your character dragged out. It's just taking me a while.
Oh.
Going really slow. And him, and then Angela.
I did my bio.
Right. It only counts if it's on Obsidian Portal when you do it between sessions.
Fine, I'll copy and paste what I already wrote. Put it on Obsidian Portal.
This one. Okay. So you guys, do you see what you see?
Okay.
Well, that's the whole thing.
You guys can move my guy. I gotta refresh my drink. I'll be right back.
That's a big enemy of your guy, but
You can move my guy.
that's true. Okay. You find yourself within a darkened, grass-covered meadow that appears to be some type of graveyard. Scattered between trees and stone outcroppings, you see small groups of gravestones clustered here and there.
Okay. Gonna move forward a little bit and see what else can be seen.
Well,
All right. Well, stop right there. All right. You move to where you are. That's fine. And you hear a rumbling and a grumbling, and suddenly things start popping out of the graves. Super exposed.
we should have discussed each other's strengths and weaknesses before entering the battle together.
And just to like have it roll a d6, it's taking 5 or 6 seconds. All right. Okay. I don't know if you guys can actually see anything or not, but roll initiative. You hear grumbling from gravestones in the distance.
Sacred weapon, Danny.
How much time do we have before?
A couple of seconds. You can do a standard action if you want to. Regular action.
A regular action?
Yeah.
Can't see anything, right?
You can only see what you can see. Yeah.
I'll cast haste on myself.
All right. Matt'll probably be back by the time I get his initiative rolled for him here.
Shit.
You not have your character selected when you did that.
That's why I said shit.
Excuse me. Just yeah, I can add into the turn order and do all that. Or you can just do it again, and I'll set your initiative to that. I got it.
Thank you.
(22.2) initiative. 25.2.
Yeah, I got the dexterity modifier doing tiebreakers. So, oh, there it is. Took a long time. Gosh, painful. I don't think I've ever seen roll 20 this slow. I even have selected when I clicked on that.
So since we have a second, do you want to explain the initiative tiebreakers?
Yep. So the initiative tiebreaker basically just adds your initiative score, or your dexterity score, as a decimal, so that if you and someone else both roll the exact same initiative, but your dexterity is higher than theirs, you'll go before them, and vice versa.
Why is mine a 2 then when my dexterity modifier is a 4?
It's because your score is ability score is a 20, so that's 0.20. Because monsters have a dexterity of 11, so it's 0.11.
Gotcha. Makes sense now. Thank you.
Sure.
So wait, we're inside the tower, but it's wooded?
We're inside a level.
Perhaps these levels aren't actually contained within the tower at all.
Damn it. Well, 20 is making me insane.
Perhaps they're just further pocket dimensions. Whoa. We're rolling initiative?
Yeah, we already did initiative. I just accidentally closed it and took it 2.5 minutes to come back up.
Why are there decimal points?
We just explained that.
Okay, I'll go back and listen to the video then.
We need to get started.
No, it's your dexterity. If there's a tie.
All right, Brandon's already asleep. We need to start this battle. All right, Anselm, you're first.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
All right.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Where did we hear the rumbling come from?
Out in front of you.
I don't know which direction would be in front of me. North?
To the right.
Oh, okay. So I need to move.
I meant the way your character was facing. I thought he was facing.
No. All our characters are facing to the right. So if I move up near Thane, I don't see anything?
Only if you see it.
Only what?
If you can see it on the map, then you see something. Otherwise, you don't. Yes.
No, for some reason my halo of sight is only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, it's because of the fog in the room.
So I can't see past 30 feet?
That's 60 feet. You should have 30 feet of bright and then 30 feet of like big darkish vision.
Wait, are those graves up there?
Yeah, that was in the description that I read.
All I did was go freshen my drink, man.
Now, I said you found yourself in a darkened, grass-covered meadow. Appears to be some type of graveyard. Between trees and stone outcroppings, you can see small groups of gravestones clustered here and there. Behind your backs, there was what appeared to be some kind of wrought iron wall within the space.
For once, why can't we be transported somewhere tropical?
Or just some people don't want to kill us.
Was that within your speed walking distance there, Ansel?
I could move 70 feet. I'm measuring.
I see that now.
No, the furthest I could have gotten is about there-ish.
Do you see the thing from where you are?
What's that? I could see him once I was beside this tree.
Yeah, okay.
All right, which is obviously about 20 feet further than I could have traveled. I mean, I can see him from here. and I can travel to here.
Well, you can hold your attack or something if you want.
Or I can fire off 3 shots with my longbow.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Which is what I'm going to
do. You call out to them to let them know you found a thing.
Yeah, do I know what it is? Like, have I seen one of these on the plains before?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Crazy things.
One do they... I don't know. Describe it then. What do I see?
I mean, you're looking at it, right?
Yeah, I can see.
That's what it is.
4-legged, half octopus man thing. I don't know how to describe
There
it.
you go. That's what you see.
Hmm?
That's what you tell them then, yeah. 4-legged octopus man thing.
Okay.
Not
I'm going to
mouth.
start firing off arrows at it then.
This is a good description as any.
$13.
13 misses.
21.
21 hits.
13 damage.
Arrow sticks into it.
And then a 24 for 6 damage.
It also hits it. They hopefully get to use their 6 points. And they did it. All right. Okay. So I'm guessing Anselm just kind of runs off into the mist as far as you guys are concerned. You hear a horrible monster noise, and he tells you what he tells you.
That didn't seem very safe to run off like that.
I'm behind some rocks.
How can you move so fast?
I'm hasted. No.
Dang it.
What was that? Okay, so it moves up to there and does a thing with these tentacles. It's got for 25 and 15.
25 will hit.
Take 7 bludgeoning damage, and then
15 misses.
you are grappled and restrained.
And restrained, he says. Okay.
So when he grapples you, he pulls you in next to him. Close like for kisses.
Do I have to make a roll, or is it's an automatic thing?
It's automatic. It's DC 13 to escape is all it is, though.
Okay.
You just take one of your actions to do it. All right, Thane.
All right. Can I see this thing that he's fighting?
If you can see it.
If you move forward about 5-10 feet, you'll see it.
If nothing else, you can hear him screaming not far from you on the other side of a tree. Well, assuming he's making noise. He may be silent and manly. Maybe it's tentacle monster.
All right. Does he have him grappled, it looks like?
You can't stand on those rocks. Well, I guess you can if you want to make like an acrobatics or athletics roll to jump up on top of them.
Okay, then here.
All right, that's good.
Unless I get a high ground benefit, I'm not going to do that.
We'll never know now because you didn't do that.
All right, so he's got him grappled.
Yeah, and one of his flailing tentacles.
Okay, I'm going to attack with Smite. So 26 damage.
Nice. All right.
Go again.
29 to hit. I mean, if you want to attack him again, seems unnecessary. But
What's that?
seems unnecessary. It hasn't bothered you, but I guess you can.
Well, this guy's with us, so we attacked him. Remember, 8 intelligence here.
Oh, yeah. Aim smash.
And this time I'm not going to smite. I'm just going to do this. Take a weapon in Sunblade. 17? 14?
Yeah. 17 hits. Takes 14 damage. All right.
I'm done.
All right. Pim Salabim.
Okay, well, I guess I'll move as far as I can in the direction they've gone, which is not that far.
If you still can't see anything, you can double move on your turn if you don't want to spend another turn walking up there next time.
I can see it.
It's holding Anselm in one of its tentacles. The one tentacle thing has like eyeballs sticking off of it. And the other tentacle is waving around, menacing towards Thane.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something as a...
Sure. As a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'll say 17 is high enough. This is a Otyugh. It's just a magical, horrible creature.
Any weaknesses come to mind?
Death.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's weak to death.
All right. Well, let's just start off with the old reliable.
Fireball.
That's what I was going to say. Magic missile. Okay, your missiles hit it and seem to have great effect.
Really wish we would have recorded that sound effect. Actually, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We use it as a drop in the future. Warble.
All right. Em, are you done?
Yeah. All right, done.
All right. I don't know if any of you guys see anything there, but you hear shambling coming from the south.
Tell them what this thing is and that, just try to kill it.
It's an Otyugh. It's weak to death.
What you is?
All right. Hollis. Hollis back, y'all.
As far as I know, it just wants a little respect.
Oh, man.
Is John's character a Hollis Batgirl?
Danny, I obviously played this wrong.
What's wrong?
Okay. Nothing. Zephyr Strike gave me another 30 feet of movement. I could have been in melee range.
No. Well, we'll know next time. You haven't fought in several weeks.
John itty bitty.
Why is he?
Oh, my character was really large there for a second. Screen flash, so I don't know what happened. It looked like John's character was greatly reduced.
Yeah. All right, Hollis, what you doing? Spiritual weapon is a spell. I'm guessing you're muted if you're trying to talk to us.
Yeah, that would explain why nobody was answering me. Yes, I'm casting spiritual weapon in this spot right here.
Okay.
And then it attacks the Otyugh.
It's going to be a green color. It's fine. It's there. You can barely see it, but it's there.
Okay. I was going to say I can draw one there or whatever. But anyway, it's right there. It does 18 or rolls an 18 for 7 force damage.
Right.
And then I'm done.
All right. That's the end of the round. That's unfortunate. All right, one pops up right next to you guys, and you hear another one. You hear more scrabbling down to your south.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now it's a party.
I don't know if they have to roll 20 servers or getting overwhelmed or what, but we pay good money to use this thing.
Damn it. Damn it.
My initiative rolls are terrible on this, but at least they're in order automatically, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's what's his face's turn?
And then,
Benzone.
all right, so I get a +2 to my dex save because I'm under the influence of haste.
Alrighty. Why are you making a dex save? Oh,
Trying to get unrestrained.
is that one of the things you can do for dex? Okay, I thought it was like athletics or something.
When
You
you're
gotta
trying to
tell me
begin,
what the DC.
when you're trying to get unrestrained, can't you do strength or dex?
I didn't know if it was a saving throw or not, though. Not that it matters. He made the roll either way. All right, so you're no longer with that action. You get yourself ungrappled. You get
Okay. I'm gonna move right here. And I'll put the description up so you at least know what this spell does. So I don't provoke opportunity attacks while I'm moving around under the effects of the spell. I have advantage, and I do an extra D8. So I'm gonna attack this jerk.
All right.
With advantage. And I didn't have advantage turned on.
Cool.
21 hits, so it does 13 damage plus another 2d8. D8. So 23 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to attack again.
Pretty rough. You're cutting him up.
And then my final attack, you can advantage on.
You only have advantage with the first one anyway.
I have advantage because
you have advantage from Thane either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about because the spell gives you advantage on one attack return.
Yeah, well, I was applying the Zephyr Strike to that attack.
With the extra damage.
Yeah, and I don't think a 15 hits.
14 hits, for that matter.
Yeah. All right, so then another 8 damage.
Yeah, he's looks sad. His tentacles are droopy.
Stabby, stab, stab.
And it is its turn. Its turn. It was so slow, it's hard to tell. All right, he's going to attack Thane with one of his tentacles. Or a 24 to hit. That's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Pretty sure he hit me that time.
All right, so you're grappled. And then he's going to try to bite you. It's a 24 to hit.
Seriously, he rolls another 24.
Yeah, and 22 piercing damage. Wait.
Okay.
You need to make
I stopped it this time.
You need to make a Constitution save.
I need to make a Constitution save. You want to swallow me?
You made a Sunblade attack, though. Oh, there it is. Constitution save 15. All right, you succeeded. Yes. It's the effect that's up there. It's disease stuff. All right, and then he's going to do a tentacle attack on Anselm up there as well.
That's a miss.
A 10 to hit. All right, it's Thane's turn.
Yay. Going after it again. Do I get advantage since I'm flanking him?
Yep.
Yay. How worse for wear does this guy look, Danny?
That's pretty good. I told you he had droopy tentacles. That's a bad sign. What did the doctor tell you?
Okay. 25 for 11.
All right. He collapses into a stinking pile on the ground.
Okay. And then I'm going to charge this other one here for my second attack with Smite. For a total of 18 damage. These things are undead, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Horrible creatures from beyond space and time. That's all. Grab him.
Let's see. Well, until they killed those, they were kind of grouped close together.
They only killed the one.
To the south.
You could try moving forward and looking at what's down to the south.
I'm not gonna do that. I am going to.
I'm going to do the opposite of that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what I got going on here.
Did you do anything with your? Oh, yeah, you did. That's right. You used your haste action to get ungrappled.
Yes.
So, okay.
What are you doing?
I need some lotion for my hands because they're on fire. Because they're burning hands. You know what? Just whatever. That was terrible damage. Should have just cast magic missile.
All right, he's gonna make a dex save. Tells that he takes 8 damage.
Totally not worth the spell slot at all.
You're casting level 1 spells as a level 10 wizard.
Yes.
This is our first encounter.
In the happy time. All right.
Fair enough.
Paula, you look to your south, and another one of these things charges you. Gobble, 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 he says.
Curse your inevitable betrayal.
Sudden inevitable betrayal.
Yes.
And he attacks you with 2 tentacles and tries to bite you.
1 tentacle hits the first one. The bite does not. So I take 8 bludgeoning, and I'm grappled.
Yeah. You guys can put some kind of grapple thing on your character so we can remember. That would be helpful. I would do it, but it would take 45 minutes. Hollis.
It's my turn. I am grappled. Well, where I'm grappled. Okay. So all right. I guess I'm going to try to wrestle my way free. So strength save.
It's a strength athletics check or a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh. Strength athletics. It would have been the same modifier. Do you want me to roll it anyway?
No, it's okay. It's a 13.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's free.
Right. But that takes my action, correct?
Yeah, that's right. You still have bonus action and movement and all that.
Okay. Then I will move my magic hammer down here and let it attack.
All right.
Do I need to... What's that?
Was that an innuendo?
Yes. All right. And that is a spiritual weapon.
Spirit magic helmet.
22 for 10.
That's a hit.
Spirit magic helmet?
All right, and then I'm done. And I'm no longer restrained.
For now.
For now.
All right, now this guy up here at the top is going to attack. Wait, and you're not grappled. You were grappled by that other one, but it's dead now.
You grapple yourself, Thane. Stop grappling with yourself.
I'm the one that put that on there.
Waiting.
I was confused. All right, he's attacking you with the 2 tentacles and a bite. Let's see.
Is that like 2 turntables and a microphone?
Miss, hit.
Sort of. Well, does an 18 hit you? I don't think an 18 hits, does it?
Or me or Matt?
Yeah, you.
No, I have a 19.
Oh, wow.
He misses 3 times.
I'm not used to having such a low armor class anymore. It's going to be awful.
All right, and another one starts shambling up there, but he doesn't get close enough to do anything to anybody. Which you can probably just about all see at least. All right, and that's the end of a round. Man. All right. One pops up right on top of Ansel. I think you guys hear a noise off in the distance.
Jesus. Crazy.
This is getting ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I can drop a fireball now.
We shouldn't have been attacking these guys.
Well, we kind of didn't do anything except, like, grab a doorknob.
It's true. horrible. Okay, Anselm, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one in front of me here. I guess the new one. Yeah. If I move here, will I have advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you mark him with Hunter's Mark?
I'm trying. I clicked the wrong button, so now I gotta wait 5 minutes for it to go away. Okay.
All right. So advantage. All right. I'm gonna do my Planewalker attack. Sorry. Is a 15 hit?
It does.
All right. And then I'm going to follow that up with 2 more regular attacks.
So that's 17 damage?
Yeah, those were terrible rolls, but yes.
Okay.
My D8s were a 1 and a 6. Yeah, those are bad damage rolls.
Yeah.
And then 2 regular Hunter Marks attacks.
All right.
28 and a 25.
This looks good. 35 damage total.
Yep.
Right. It turns and faces you and goes. Looks really upset. All right.
I'm done.
Same guy attacked a minute ago.
All right.
Whoa.
Then nice to have had advantage on that one.
Yeah. If you had attacked the other guy, you would have. All right.
Can I switch?
No.
So he does 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 30 damage. It's a lot of damage.
And on the other one, since there's advantage,
That's 27 damage.
yeah.
That hits him. Bring the love around. All right, him.
I'm going to fireball those 2 that made the mistake of standing close together.
Inferno Dragon?
You could hit. What's the radius?
Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll hit all 3.
So you can hit all 4 of these.
My turn order is covering one of them.
There's one right here too.
Yeah, I didn't see him. Yeah, I can hit all 4 of them.
I'm full of initiative on accident crap.
All right, I'm going to fireball all 4 of those guys.
You gonna boost it up?
I don't know if you can boost it or not.
You can. It's another. It's not that great. I think it's just another D6.
Oh, I didn't know if you could do a max one.
No, I can't do a max. I don't have an ability that lets me do that. Yeah, it's just I can level it up and cast it. Just add another D6. So it's not really worth it to me.
Right.
All right.
You're just going to exclude Holith and Thane from the fire damage?
Yeah. Do my sculpt spells ability. So.
Fireball, I see it. Click it.
You guys are used to it. Wait a minute. Huh? Where is it? No, I'm just kidding. I saw it a long time ago.
Gosh.
Fireball, such a wonderful spell.
God, that's like the almost minimal. Jeez.
Yeah, that was 3 1s. 2, a 3. Bad.
That was a really bad roll.
On the upside, only one of them made their save. All right, so fire goes everywhere. A lot of gnashing of tentacles. And it's one of their turns. The one next to Anselm. Right. He's gonna tentacle bite you. Which seems to be his standard MO. 19, 20, and a 16.
All 3 miss.
And what's your AC? 21?
22.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because of your speed.
Because of my haste.
All right. All right, the one next to Olaf is going to attack him 3 times. An accident. The second one. So 14 hit misses, and 11, then a 21. Does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
That's 5 bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Dang it, Bobby.
Right before your turn, too. And it's your turn.
All right. Crap, I keep having to use my action to get free. So, I mean, that's really all I can do.
All right.
And wait. I'm going to use my nope, that doesn't work. That only works for a strike. So I did not get free. And then as my bonus action, I tell my spiritual weapon to attack it.
You don't want to use inspiration on the grapple, or?
Well, the inspiration would just give me the 11, right? Or would it allow me to reroll?
I'll give you the 11 since you rolled both already.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, spiritual weapon, 13 for 12 damage.
Misses.
All right, and I'm done.
Okay, the OTO close right there next to Thane. That Thane's been attacking the most. It's going to attack him 3 times. There's a tentacle bite. The 19, 17, 13. Any of those hit, Brandon?
19 does.
Okay, you take 7 bludgeoning damage and you are grappled. And the next one goes. Let's see.
7 bludgeoning and then I'm immediately grappled. So you don't get the escape option until your turn.
Right. This one over here is going. He comes up through here and attacks. Well, actually, no, he can't. I'm going to come attack Anselm instead. Everybody else has already been too long.
Keep forgetting that I have aura protection, so you can add your charisma modifier to my charisma modifier to any save you do within 10 feet of me.
Oh, well, that would be nice to know.
Should have asked.
So your charisma modifier would be added to my save?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll help next turn.
All right. This
modifier is a 3.
Black. Anselm.
Yeah, I would have passed that.
Well, it wasn't a save. Remember, it's a ability check.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear you, Danny.
You didn't what?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, it was a 15, a 15, and a 10. So those all move.
Yeah, those move. Yeah.
All right, it's the end of the round.
Don't roll a dice. Damn you, Danny.
I'm getting 2 as well. It's disturbing. All right, another one.
Are they summoning?
Right here.
They're not summoning. Are they summoning?
I have a feeling that we're going about this the wrong way.
What shows up back here?
Guys, this is not a winnable situation.
I'm beginning to agree with you.
Yeah, but what can we do? Flee? Go where?
Negotiate.
With something that goes garble garble?
I was just wondering because
if you want, I can repeat Bygone's advice to you.
Yeah.
Get to the next level.
No, well, Matt did it. So. Thanks, Matt.
So then we need to just kind of rush forward, or because I think we need to rush forward somehow.
You've only seen a small portion of the area from what you can tell, right?
Right.
Angel, it's your turn. Hey, Thane, you're out. Can you mark yourself as grappled?
What mark is that?
That hand thing, it's towards the bottom.
So
yeah, you're fast, Anselm. See if you can find us an exit.
Well,
and you don't provoke attacks of opportunity, right?
Well, I can cast Zephyr Strike to get that. Yeah.
Does it only last one round?
It lasts one round.
Oh.
But I have 3 actions, so I can use 1 to disengage and then move twice. And my movement speed is 70. Well, I can move once. I'm sorry, because I could attack, disengage, and move 70.
You can use your action to move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could disengage and move 140 feet. So I guess they don't seem to be coming from this direction, at least. Stupid mover. All right, Danny, I'm gonna disengage and start moving. 45. 7. All right. Do I see anything? Consequence.
See trees, some rocks. You see a wall to your north and a wall to your just barely.
A wall to the north.
That same cast iron wall. Yeah.
Out. Do I see anything to the east?
Cast iron wall, about 45, 50 feet, something like that.
All right. I guess I will move. Do I notice anything here?
I don't know. Can you see that structure thing to your right? Lower right there? Might be partially blocked by a tree, but basically see a wall of a partially ruined building right here.
Right.
There's an opening to it right here.
I can move to there. Okay, yeah, I see it.
There's a lot of movement.
It's 140 feet.
So he just ran away from the battle, as far as we're concerned.
Do you want to call out to them?
Well, yeah, I'm only 100 and something feet away. You can hear me if I shout.
Yeah, but I can't move that fast.
Well, I mean, Thane said, "Hey, Anselm, why don't you see if you can find out what's going on here?" You heard that,
right? So I shout back to everybody, "I found an exit."
And we hear that coming from the east?
Southeast.
Southeast.
East by southeast.
Run east. You'll see a tower to the south.
Bane.
Can I break the grapple and run?
You can.
So I gotta go southeast.
You do.
All right. So what I gotta do to break the grapple?
It's a strength athletics check or a acrobatics check. You get a 13.
Athletics.
14 does it.
Okay. And I can disengage.
No, you cannot. You used your action. You used your action to ungrapple.
All right. So I'm ungrappled, and I can then try to run.
Yep.
Okay.
You'll take 2 opportunity attacks, but you can do it.
Well, he has an extra attack. Can you use his extra attack to disengage?
No, your extra attack is part of your attack action. It's all still one action.
Gotcha.
All right. 16 and a 15 to hit you, so they both miss.
Yeah.
And so when he moves, he can't go any further than 30.
We can run.
Because he used his action. He used his action to get out of the grapple. That's all he had left was his move.
Oh, gotcha. So I gotcha. So you can use your action to do another move.
Right.
Had he not been grappled.
Right. You see that giant skeleton out there in front of you?
Ooh.
All right. Pim.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Bim bim salabim.
Never gets old. I'm going to use Misty Step to get to here,
Okay.
so I won't take any attacks of opportunity.
All right.
And then double move.
What is Misty Step, a bonus action?
It's shit, it's a spell. So I guess I can just move. All right.
Some spells are bonus actions. That's all why I was asking.
Yeah.
I don't think this one is. Yeah, actually it is. I'm sorry. Yes, it's a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. So you still have an action and a move.
Yeah, so double move then. So 30 feet to there.
So our plan was to escape, but how's Hallis going to get away from 5 of them?
I'm still hearing it from the southeast, as far as I know.
Hearing what?
I'm heading in the right direction, as far as I know.
Yeah, he's off in this direction from you. Just directly east, basically.
Right. So 30 more feet. Stop moving around.
Sorry.
What's your turn?
I was just trying to look back at what was going on with John.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, this guy's just going to sit there and smack his lips because the only thing around to eat is already being held. And then this guy who's holding John is going to just smash him into the trees next to him. With a tentacle slam. Make a DC 14 con save or take 10 bludgeoning damage and be stunned until the end of the next turn.
All right.
Definitely use inspiration.
A con save, DC 14.
Definitely use inspiration.
Yeah. Yep. So here's my inspiration.
All right.
20.
That was so worth it. Yeah. Turned a 7 into a 20. Okay, so you only take half damage. You take 5 instead of 10. And you're not stunned.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right. So, well, my inspiration I was going to use to try and break this grapple. Being grappled and restrained, I can't do any spells with somatic. Correct?
Yeah. Pretty much only verbal.
Okay. Then I don't have many options here. Except to just take my chance on the
athletics.
On the athletics. I'm trying to see. Let's see. I'm looking at this new ability. I've got Divine Intervention.
Yeah, you also have a favor from your god in the bank too.
That's true. If I break the grapple, that's just my action. I can still move, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how far away are you guys? I can't see that far.
Thane is only like 30 feet from you. Here. He's just behind the tree.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to just take my chance on the athletics check and try to break free.
All right.
18.
You get it.
All right. And then I'm going to, well, that was my action.
Yep.
So I'll have to take an attack of opportunity, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here.
It's about 20.
It hits. So I stay there.
Take 4 damage, yeah, and he wraps you back up.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Bonus action. I tell it to attack my force or my spiritual weapon.
All right.
There you go.
That's a
12.
miss.
All right. Okay.
Around.
Freaking hit me with a 20.
No.
I thought your AC was higher than that.
It's 20. Right?
It's a 19. That's a 20. Yeah, it's a 20.
I've got +2 plate and a shield.
You and Thane both. Thane has a 19. Anselm has a 20. Him has a 14. Which is why he runs away from fights. Or at least, melee fights.
Nope, I should be at 22.
Why is that?
It gives you +2 to your AC.
Plate mail is 18. This is magical plate mail. It's +2 armor, so that makes it 20. And then I have a shield for 2 more.
You can fix that. Plate mail is 18 by itself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brandon, this guy's attacking you with his tentacles and his bitingness. A 25, a 10, and a 22.
Oh, the 25 and the 22 totally miss. Okay. So how much is all that?
It's 5 from the tentacle and you're grappled. And then 21 from the bite, and you need to make a saving throw. Your AC is 22 now, Haley?
Yeah.
Constitution save?
Yeah, con save, yeah.
And I get my charisma modifier, which is +3.
Yeah, it's still a fail.
Dang it.
Oh wait, you're immune to disease, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't affect you anyway.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's just a disease. One of those things mortals worry about. But you're still grappled. All right. This idiot up here comes down. He's chasing after Pim. Right. And that's the end of a round. Now I roll a 1. Oh my gosh, this is not good.
None of them have been good.
One pops out right on top of Thane.
No. Total BS. And then you moved them closer.
Oh, that's where he came out. The sweet lagging table made it hard to tell where he was going to come out to begin with. We can roll something besides a 1 for initiative this time. It's getting confusing.
Roll something other than 1 for initiative? What?
Yeah, I've rolled 1, 2, and 3 pretty much for every single one of these guys' initiatives. It makes just a giant stack of them at the end of the round.
We have to end this one, guys. Look at that next time.
All right, Anselm.
Do you want to stop it right here?
Yeah, I think so. Because I gotta get to bed, man.
Yeah, it's
Top of a round.
Top of the round.
Top of the round of the last battle we're ever doing.
Yeah.
All right.
The last battle of the Happy Tower.
I guess we'll stop right there. What do you guys think of the Happy Tower so far?
It's not happy.
Sucks.
No, Matt just dropped straight out. I guess he's not liking it.
No.
I honestly didn't think it would take you guys that long to start trying to ignore the monsters. They've really built up at this point.
Well, it was only like the first round I was the only one to get in range.
Yeah.
Second round we actually were engaged. And then third round we were like, oh shit, we need to get out of here. It wasn't that long, Danny.
This is up to 4th or 5th round. I wish I had kept up with what round it is. I guess I could count the number of these things on the map and tell you how many rounds it's been. It's been at least 5 rounds.
No.
Yeah, it's been 5 rounds.
I haven't attacked 4 rounds.
This is the top of the 5th round. That's what I'm saying.
No, so there's been 4 rounds.
Yeah, this is the 5th round.
Okay.
Well, I hope everybody at home has enjoyed watching a horde of Otyugs chase the guys around the map, man.
We'll see what happens when we reconvene.